Elimination Friday at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. We're down to 6 teams. We'll be down to 4 by the end of the day. Win, you stay. Lose, you go home. It's the Big Ten Baseball Tournament presented by IFS.AI. Rematch for the Buckeyes and the Cornhuskers after the 2-7 matchup in the first round. It was Ohio State beating the Cornhuskers in a run rule game in the opener. One game, 13 walks in the other. And an 0-2 pitch from McConaughey, and there's the breaking ball that strikes out Lipsy. That's the pitch you were talking about, Tannen.
15 runs, so they can swing the bats. They're very disciplined at the plate.
Well, the breaking ball is working early. 2 strikeouts to begin on that pitch for Mason McConaughey. We're bidding for a 1-2-3 strikeout the side inning. Mason McConaughey back home. And a ball put in play into the shifted infield, and Stokes catches it cleanly. 2 strikeouts and a line out. Kazmar up to it on the first play today. He was over on the right side of the infield in the shift. And playing true for Sanderson, but no defense needed. He's on the hit batter by Purcell. So with that great strength, Karen has 3 home runs in short time. And he drives this ball to left. Lipsy started back and moves in to grab out number 2. There he goes. And just missed. Purcell down in the zone. And 2 runners out.
Excellent eye by...
He's halfway to 12 pitches again. And he does drive it to right field. Oakley traveling back. Swanson is red hot. Second home run of the tournament. And it's 3-0 Huskers just like that.
Excellent. It's not.
I never.
It's still early.
I never stripped you of that title. Well, Stone charges this to right. This is way up into those wispy clouds. Nostradamus. Who's hotter, Nostradamus or Gabe Swanson? I'm not sure.
I think it's Gabe Swanson. And
Huskers. Petterini shoots this to the right side of the diamonds. Playable for Stone. And there's one down. So Ohio State finds themselves in this spot with Petterini 1 for 11 in this tournament after that. It seemed to get them awake again. And a swing and a miss. McConaughey 5 up, 5 down, retiring Rawson. Batting order that hit 300 in the regular season. And Oakley strokes it to right and in front of Sanderson for a base hit. First base runner, first hit for the Buckeyes in this elimination game.
Lineup when you consider the switch hitting Mershon, adding that to it.
Graveline with a good piece of it to center, but right at Silva, and the inning is over. Buckeyes get their first hit, but strand Oakley. 3
second seed lose their opening games.
And Dylan Carey after the first pitch from Purcell in the second inning, and into the crevice down the left field line for a double for Dylan Carey. Could catch Tyler Cerny for the Big Ten lead in doubles. A bunt by Silva. Purcell's plays to first, and there's the out. That was the 17th double for Dylan Carey to start this inning, his 3rd of this tournament. Ohio State stays in that alignment. It doesn't matter. Stokes with a whistler to make it 4-0 Nebraska. Dylan Carey got it started with his 17th double. There goes the runner from first. Stokes is off. Graveline's throw was accurate but late. Might review this. Saw the earmuff sign from Kaz.
The shortstop, more of an area and a higher area to apply the tag right there, while a head first slide, he'd be well down closer to the ground.
Seems.
After further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The runner is out at second base. Ohio State will retain both of their challenges.
Loyalty comes before accuracy? Is that what it is?
Something like that. Unknown quote attributed to Dayton Hughes. Now Overbeek's hit by the pitch. So man on, 2 outs. There goes Overbeek. It was an off-speed pitch that Gravelin throws on, and it's a dart one more time. Gravelin has a 1.8 pop time.
It is, and how much of a different atmosphere it is compared to even, you know, playing Nebraska here. I mean, I feel like this atmosphere today is pretty good, but if you had about 20,000, that's what he was saying. So you know, it's just good for him to have those. You know, it's a big thing for him.
That's great.
Landon, don't feel bad. I have one of my closest friends back in Jersey. I played pool with.
X was my favorite in Yarmouth. If you ever get a chance.
I'll throw down to second. Hops into center, and Miller is safe at second. Landon, thanks so much for the time. I'm sorry. Cheese, thanks so much.
Us old folks up here.
Line drive, right center field. That's down for a base hit for Trey Lipsy. And here comes the windmill, and Ryan Miller's coming in to score. So the guy that Landon Beidelshees said is the toughest to face in the lineup, Trey Lipsy, comes through with the first run for Ohio State on the single. Bill of the Cap will blind you today. Shimmering in the sun. And McConaughey back with a strikeout to get Kazmar. McConaughey has said no 3 times here. Does he have an eephus pitch we don't know about? Well, he got the pitch he wanted, and he strikes out Mershon to end the inning.
But after the second out, it was super loud.
It just all kind of went black on you when you're celebrating with Brockett?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just ran out there.
Yeah, that start that you mentioned against these guys, was that your best start of the year in your mind?
We walk a ton of guys, so I think they kind of talked to me like how what I see like in and out wise, and like I was just telling them like, for me, like early in the count, like I like Josh to set up middle, and I like split the half like the Mariano Rivera, the legendary Yankees closer. How do you throw your cutter?
Yeah.
And he was happy to share. People had the grip, but nobody could throw the cutter like Mariano Rivera. Well, this has become an event in this tournament. Gabe Swanson at bats, and swats another one to right center. Diving try for Oakley, unsuccessful all the way to the wall. Ben Columbus rounding third base, headed to the plate. He is there. Gabe Swanson with another extra base hit. Tyler Stone some extra work with his timing. 1-2. And didn't mean to. And Gravelin chasing him up the line and retires the side. So Bruni comes in with a strikeout. Strand Swanson after his double.
Well, they were doing it. See?
Petterini to deep center. Silva still going, and that goes over his head. Ball kept flying, and Petterini has a double. So that wind blowing out, helping that ball. So it's been 2.5 weeks since he had 1 hit. Runner takes off. Petterini to third, and the throw is high and late from Karen. Stolen bag for Petterini.
Take advantage of what the defense presents.
Middle infield playing back. It's Carey throwing out Rawson, but that stolen base comes in to score for Ohio State. Petterini after his double makes it 5-2.
That ground ball would have kept them at second base, so it'd still be there now, and you'd need another hit to plate the run. But even with the ground out, they were able to capitalize.
Old chopper. Overbeek on the short hop. Nice snare by the third baseman to throw out Gravelin. Josh Overbeek without number 2. McConaughey has him in 2 strikes. One, 2 is a called strike 3. In this elimination game, it's Nebraska up by 3. And carry after the first pitch, popped into foul ground. Gravelin fighting that sun, and the catcher makes an athletic play. Well, it's unforgiving foul territory here for a batter, isn't it?
Credit, because he knows exactly what type of batter he is. You see him close, hugged up to home plate, not afraid to wear a pitch. There you go.
That a boy.
I'm here all weekend.
No motion again. Stokes skies it to left. Lipsy's on the case. Go back to the top, third time through. And a bunt laid down by Overbeek. Bruni sets on the spin, and a nice catch by Rawson to stick the bag and retire the bottom of the. He's been in the zone a lot. And he has another strikeout. Up with the pitching coach, Rob Childress. Those two go back a long way, and that's how they got McConaughey. The relationship between those two guys. McConaughey walks Lipsy. Two-hole hitter Kazmar at the plate, looking to put a ball in play for the first time. And he does. Serves it to left center. Swanson on the move. So is Silva, and they won't get it. It splits him up against the wall. Ball is kicked by Silva. Here comes Lipsy to score easily on the Kazmar double. And the Buckeyes will bring the tying run to the plate in the top of the 5th.
More runs. Good display of technique and understanding there.
Oh, that is nasty. So nasty that it went down to the backstop on the drop third. And they'll call Mershon out. So the runner, Kazmar, has to go back to second. And it goes as a strikeout on Mershon. Top RBI guy in this Buckeye lineup. Drives one to center with the wind blowing out. This one does not travel, and Silva makes easy work of it. Brutal, though. So inside the Parkers are at play. Here's the 2-2. And Sanderson with a bouncer behind the bag, and Rawson stabs that and wins the race to the bag. I don't know. Gonna ride the fence. Pumped into the air. And with the shield of the glove, Kazmar. Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
Have your people call my people. We'll make it happen.
You're trying to get free sunglasses. A drive to Oakley and right for Columbus. Traveling back and gone. Ben Columbus sends one out of here. Nebraska expands the lead to 6-3.
A lot of quality swings by the Huskers in this game today.
Started taking off in early April. He's been in there most times for Nebraska.
You see it. You hang it, I bang it. Exactly what happened there. A hanging breaking ball by Bruni. Walks it into
Full year for Columbus. Been. Ooh, called strike 3. He's put on a show in front of this crowd with 9 strikeouts today. And a wave and a miss. There is number 10. Matches that season high he set against Indiana a few weeks ago. And Oakley skies it to left center. Silva, you can see the wind take it, and right at the edge of the warning track, they're 2 down. You even heard Coach
facing.
No, as far as what you label it.
Oh.
Here's Overbeek on the move. Gravelin legs that out with a pickup from the new first baseman Walsh. It's an infield single. Likely right at the end of it for McConaughey. Does he have 6 full in him? Yes, he does.
Chance to call several games up there at Haymarket Park, and Greg has been gracious to come over and chat with us.
Will Walsh bounces out.
It's always good to connect with.
Here's Dylan Carey. Grounds the first pitch over to third for Petterini. And 2 quick outs on the ground for Bruni in this inning.
Bill Mosiello, I'd say, probably more known for being a hitting coach, offensive mind, complete staff.
Well, best inning of the day for Gavin Bruni out of the bullpen for Stevenson. Couple of strikeouts out of the 9-hole. And a little tapper out to Stokes. He throws over to Walsh, and there's one down.
Yeah, these type of pitchers, well, no, it's not. It plays up a few miles an hour, and then if he's got off speed that comes off of that, so tough.
So 89 might feel like mid-90s to the bat of Trey Lipsy, who he's strengthening. Kazmar to center. Silva is there. The crowd loves what they're seeing from Worthley. Batter Stokes right here. And he turns and pulls it into the corner. Stokes with his second hit. It travels all the way to the wall for a double.
We can drop that bunt down the third base line.
Well, snap to second. That's off the heel of the glove of Kazmar. And there goes Stokes to third. Bruni's 3-0. Is ball 4. So that brings the hottest hitter in the Nebraska line, but especially good in these moments. Fly ball left field. Lipsy on the charge in, makes the catch, and Stokes will not test him.
Look like Lipsy got
payoff. Driven to left. Lipsy breaks back, can't get it. Stokes trots in to score. Overbeek gets the stop sign on the double for Josh Karen, who continues to scald the baseball in this tournament. It's 7-3 on Karen's RBI double.
I think they're going to intentionally walk Columbus here. I think here, Gabe Swanson is coming to the plate now. You take that a little personal.
This inning. 1-2. Here's a ground ball. It's in the hole. It's a base hit. Gabe Swanson can do no wrong. 9-3 Huskers on the 2-run single. Brown trying to wiggle free and induces a ground ball. Kazmar to Mershon, over to Rawson for a double play. But there are plenty of Major League Baseball scouts that are watching. Game defensive sub. And he serves it toward Anglem down the right field line. Long, long run, and Anglem gets there.
Fence.
To River.
To River, yes.
2-2. There's strike 3 from Jalen Worthley. 5 up, 5 down. Game in the first game at Michigan State. 7th inning. And the tying run was on, and he made a catch up that hill to give Nebraska a chance to be the 2 seed. Carey drives it to deep left. Lipsy with the drifts and the catch. Pitching coach from Texas, University of Texas in Austin, to Columbus. That is slashed into right for a single for Riley Silva. Big Ten stolen base leader on for the second time today. His first hit. This is coming back-to-back years. Sean Allen, the pitching coach. There goes Silva, and Stokes drives it to right for a base hit. And Silva never stops. He heads to third on the third hit of the day for Rhett Stokes. Ball 4. Didn't look like Overbeek really wanted to take that walk. He looked like he wanted to hit.
Well, you know what was interesting also is that with that shift, you're not necessarily in the best position for, especially when you get to this portion of the tournament.
Anglem to left over the head of Kazmar for a base hit. Silva held up to make sure it got through, so everybody moves up a base. And the potential winning run is on at first with the bases still loaded on Anglem's RBI single. High drive to center. This is falling, and it's in for a base hit. Stevenson broke back. And here come 2 more Husker runs to the plate with Overbeek. Here's the boys over the railing with a win. To right, playable for Oakley. And no advance. There are 2 outs in the 8th. Morin's 1-1. Squibber. Morin didn't get there. And here comes the run from third. They've got the outs. Anglem got caught. No run rule here. He was going to try to snag 2 bases on that. Game tomorrow if we win this thing. Here's the payoff pitch. It's outside for ball 4, and Oakley is on to start the 9th for Ohio State. But the formula for Nebraska the other night against Purdue was a spot appearance, but didn't sound like it. Gravelin tomahawks that to left, down for a base hit. Leadoff walk, followed by a single, and Ohio State with 2 runners on and nobody out. And Worthley's 3-2 is ball 4, and they are loaded. Ohio State has won some wild games this year. And Worthley trying to shut out that talk. Strikeout for the first out of the 9th. Family will probably have their eyes on that. Line drive to left field, base hit for Trey Lipsy. Everybody moves up 90. It's now 12-4 with Lipsy's second RBI of the game. Sanders from Grand Island. Bounding ball, fielded by Walsh. He'll get 1, scores another run. Gravelin touches the plate to make it 12-5. Potentially playing in his final one today. And a bouncing ball to first base. Walsh fields and flips to the bag for Sanders to send Nebraska to the semifinals. Gabe Swanson stays sizzling hot at the plate. 6 ribbies plus another home run. And Nebraska plays another day. They get the Hoosiers tomorrow at 9 a.m.
12 runs scored today, as you see the graphic there. Second most by Huskers in a tournament game.